Hi Gemini, welcome to your July no contact love tarot reading. So Gemini, we are looking at the person you're in no contact communication with. We're going to be looking at what's the situation, how do they feel about it, how do they truly feel about you, what are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, and could things change? All right, so we have the wisdom of the oracle here. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck and then jump into your reading. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male, female, a general collective reading, and it's also for cross watchers and anyone with heavy Gemini placements as well. But welcome in Gemini, welcome in. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. So let's see what we have for you. And if this reading heavily resonates for you, there will be an extended reading, which I'll tell you about at the end of this reading. So let's see what we have here. Breathe. I always get confused if that's breathe or breath. Breathe, that's breathe. Yeah. Okay, 29, which is 11. You wouldn't reduce that, but ones are about new beginnings. So definitely you're on a breather with somebody, right? All right. To the sea definitely speaks of distance, right? 7 is a divinely guided spiritual energy, but it can be a little bit challenging. Yang. So this is a masculine side of balance. We have 1, which is about new beginnings. And Treasure Island, we have 9, which is almost full circle completion and new beginnings. It's like secluded treasure here. So somebody could actually physically really be at a distance for some reason. But it also feels like a breather between the two of you. Definitely could be the masculine that is at a distance right now. But there's some sort of treasure behind this connection. So I'm kind of getting the feeling here, Gemini, that you're on a breather, but I don't think it, I don't know, it doesn't feel permanent, but there definitely is distance here. Now, it could be the masculine is at a distance, and as you're going through this breather, they're starting to realize what treasure there is in this connection, right? So let's see where this is going. All right. I keep dropping my crystals here. All right. So we have the Celtic Tarot here. So I'm going to do your reading with this deck. And I will mention the signs as I see them. So it could be signs and charts people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. All right, so the first thing we're going to do here is look at the situation. See what's going on for you, Gemini. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Well, so we're talking about the masculine emperor energy here. Females can be masculine, so take it out, resonates. 9 of Pentacles reverse. We got the Fool. Interesting. Knight of Pentacles. Definitely is a very slow-moving energy. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse, though, is not a single energy to me, but let's see. Knight of Cups reverse. So that would definitely be taking a breather from the romance here. And it feels like a very slow-moving energy. I'm feeling like here, like it doesn't feel like a real breakup, because we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and basically that is basically not a single energy, but we have something here about nearing to clear our energy, having like a fresh clean slate, start, energetic reset, leaving baggage behind, new beginning, but just taking time here, not rushing anything. Definitely there's a break here with the Knight of Cups reverse. Okay. Let's see, we have Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, 2 of Cups reverse. They're definitely a little disconnected right now. 7 of Swords reverse and the Magician upright here. So, I mean, definitely, I don't think you're in the energy yet to like restart this, but the 7 of Swords is like kind of avoiding, running out of fear, running away. So perhaps the masculine did run away from the situation here. So maybe they just said, you know, I need a time out here. But it doesn't really feel like a real breakup. It just feels like they need some time for some reason to themselves. For whatever reason. So obviously every situation's different. So I'm just taking how it resonates. But let's see, in the tower, the Fool is usually right now for me. So this definitely could be happening right now for a lot of you. All right. So let's see now, how are they feeling about this? The Sun, regaining their happiness and healing, balancing themselves out with the Six of Pentacles. Some sort of conflict. They could have had some sort of conflict going on, or inner conflict. King of Swords reverse that they probably didn't tell you about. That's also the no contact communication. King of Cups reverse, but I feel like they were very open and loving, because the King of Cups in reverse for me, you know, if you're new here, I read the King of Cups upright as someone, you know, with a heavy cloak on that hides a lot or is very reserved and held back. Reverse for me is very open, vulnerable, sharing of love, emotions, feelings. Sometimes it can be a little over dramatic or over emotional, but so I think they're very open with how much they love you and the love, but for some reason there's something they had to take a time out to deal with. I don't think they told you about it with the King of Swords reverse, or maybe they did, but the King of Swords reverse definitely is the no communication that we're talking about. How they feeling about the situation is like, yeah, I didn't really talk, but I do love Gemini. I just needed a time out for healing and balance for some reason. Okay, so we got Leo, Gemini, you're right here. Or they could be another Gemini, Pisces. Let's see what's on the bottom. High Priestess, yeah, and the no communication. Four of Swords, Nine of Wands. Some sort of struggling through something. Four of Swords, so I just don't think they're sitting around doing anything. They've definitely got some struggles going on. Maybe closing out chapters of some sort, but okay. So let's see how they feel about you, Gemini. Let's see how they feel about you, Gemini. What do we need to know? How do they feel about Gemini? Let's see. Four of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can be a lot of confusion, a lot going on, decisions to be made. Moon, so fear of the path ahead. Five of Swords. So it feels like they're sabotage this. Yeah, Eight of Swords. So they could be a little stuck in their head right now that whatever direction they took with this definitely being at a distance, that perhaps maybe they sabotage the whole connection. They could have a little bit, looks like they have a little bit of fear here regarding that. What's going to happen on the path ahead. Seems like they got a lot going on here with the Seven of Cups. A lot of confusion, illusion, many things going on, choices, decisions. I don't think they really told you everything that's going on in their life right now. Could be a newer connection as well, but I mean, the Four of Pentacles reverse is like no holding back. We got Pisces showing up here again. So let's see what's on the bottom. This exciting new beginning. A lot of fire, passion, right? Three of Cups. So definitely, you know, everything came to a standstill. Definitely could have been someone you've been dating for a little bit here. Hierophant. I mean, that's all about doing the right thing. Morals, traditions, values, standards. For them, they feel like it was the right thing for them to do by taking a step back and dealing with some things, but I'm not quite sure they told you that. They might have just said, oh, I need a breather, or for some reason, right? Every situation is different. So some of you know, some of you don't, and you're like, I don't understand why they're doing this. There is treasure here, so okay. So let's see, Gemini. What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? Maybe we'll get more clarity on some things. What are they doing right now that Gemini needs to be aware of? Let's see. Five of Pentacles reverse. They could have had some financial difficulty and struggles they didn't want to tell you about. If so, that looks like that's come to an end and no more feeling of like lack. They're planning to come in fast. Death. Something, they could have had some financial struggles come to an end. Death card with the Five of Pentacles reverse. Now they're in a more, successful, balanced energy where they can come rushing in, taking the lead. Queen of Wands, fire, passion between you, no doubt. Positive movement forward now, success, victory, balance. Whatever they felt was a little challenging for them, definitely things are moving in the right direction for them. That's come to an end. We have both of these cards, a fast-paced, moving energy, moving forward. The Wheel, fate, destiny, divine timing, things meant to be. Okay, so it looks like something's about to move forward here. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups reverse, Four of Cups reverse. So they know exactly how they feel. There's a return with the Eight of Cups reverse. Seven of Wands reverse, even, open, vulnerable. This could be about, things getting serious now with the Queen of Pentacles. Also, they could be doing well now, especially if they were going through a hardship of some kind. Maybe they were embarrassed and they didn't want to tell you, they were going through a little bit of a hardship. Okay. So let's see how things can move forward. Will things change, move forward? Or will things just change here for you, Gemini? But if it does resonate so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right. One more row of clarifiers, then we'll talk about the extended. All right, Gemini. Ace of Cups reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. So definitely the Ace of Cups for me is like love on hold. But then the Two of Cups reverse is about things coming into balance. There's not as much things going on. Three of Swords. Very heartbreaking and disappointing, that I kind of went in this direction. But there's a rebirth, the resurrection, big decisions being made, judgment calls. Yeah, Three of Cups reverse. Now, you could have been at the point where you've been dating for a little bit and it's time, it's like, okay, it's time. We've been dating for a while for this to level up. Something needs to change, and this could have sparked a little bit of something in them, and plus with something else going on to kind of say, I need to step away for a minute, a hot minute, or whatever the case may be. Let's see, we have Scorpio here. Let's see. Sword of Truth coming in. Sword of Truth from the universe. Truth, clarity, communication, and new beginning. Knight of Swords comes charging in fast out of the blue, out of nowhere. So they may come charging in fast, maybe shocking to you, not expecting it. Eight of Pentacles putting in the work, making it work, and it could definitely does look like that this is going to work. I just feel like it was a temporary step away, right? King of Pentacles definitely could be about commitment. Knight of Wands, taking action, fiery, passionate, brave, going after what they want, making it happen. Four of Wands definitely could be stability, moving in, commitment. All right, let's see. Justice. Universal law and order, things meant to be, soul contracts, past life, getting what we deserve. Seven of Pentacles reversed, the wait is just about over. The new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, more stable, grounded. Definitely there's some struggles going on. I definitely see that. But there's endings and new beginnings. And this could go long term. Ten of Pentacles. Return with the Eight of Cups reverse. Like I said, Four of Cups reverse. They know exactly how they feel. We got Libra here with Justice. This person possibly could be divorced or recently divorced. Doesn't have to be, though. All right. So I definitely see the return coming back in here after just a temporary step away breather of needing to sort some things out. But definitely coming in here to, I feel, solidify this, you know, take it to the next level. But we're going to go in the extended Gemini and see what else you need to know. We have another tarot deck, another oracle deck for closing messages. We're going to take a look at their energy coming in, what you need to know about it here, now, moving forward, advice, guidance, just a deeper look into everything. So if that's something you're interested in, my Patreon link is down below, so you can become a member or a one-time purchase, whatever suits you best. If you like a private reading, my Etsy shop is below, many readings to choose from. You can check that out as well. Everything you need to know is down below in the description box. Links, info, my other 2 tarot channels. Check all that out if you like to. And did I mention, if it does resonate here, to please like, comment, all the good things, be greatly, greatly appreciated. So if this is where it ends for you, or if I see you on the other side, wishing you the best, and I do hope to see you next time.